I wanted to do a little update since not a whole lot of action's happening. I'm still waiting for saber cabinets and I'm still waiting for my lift. Last night I came back from a fishing trip. I got a really big flounder, but we were also doing some off-roading, and you'll see some clips in a second. We only fished for maybe an hour or two, so didn't get a lot of chance to catch a bunch of fish, but the flounder was nice and big.
Two-wheel drive Tundra.
Yeah, you need some 4-low. Oh boy. There's a kite up there, and I think it's
There's no
pulling
motor
that guy.
on that.
Yeah, he's just getting pulled around by the kite.
Oh,
That's incredible.
So cool.
That is the coolest thing I've seen in a while. It's so cool.
That's super cool. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
Whoa!
That was something. Hey, good pulling out.
Hey. That was a little unexpected.
Yeah, you're getting some steam.
Yeah, that was very saltwatery.
We just cooled the oil cooler. It was to cool the oil cooler.
It's not the,
So a couple of little developments in the garage while we're waiting for the Swiss tracks, the lift, and the saber cabinets. My neighbor was getting rid of this little welder that he bought from Harbor Freight. It's, you know, really basic welder. You know, it'll be good for furniture, things like that. We'll probably use it to build my welding cart, to be honest with you, because I've been wanting to build a real welding cart instead of using this little cheesy one that his welder came with this one, so he gave me this cart as part of the deal. And I want to build my own big one, but the problem is with the TIG, I've been dreading how much welding it is. Unless I want to do a couple of stitches here and there, you know, welding a whole big long seam with a TIG is a lot of work, you know, and there would be a lot. Like when I did my 3D modeling, and I'll show you guys that in a second, I'm realizing there's going to be a lot of welds. And now I'm thinking this little tiny welder at the bottom here is going to be an easier solution for that sort of welding. So I think I'll probably use that little guy to weld together my cart, and then the TIG I'll use for the jobs that I really want to do more, which is car work. You know, welding together, exhaust components, things like that. The TIG is going to be really nice for working with stainless and aluminum. So I'm very excited to do those kind of things. I got this new mechanical hoist. It's a chain hoist, and basically what you can see is that one side says down, and it lowers things down, and the one side says up. So as you can see, I have this hoist attachment for a barrel, and essentially it's just a gear ratio thing, and it's super easy, like a child could do it. And it can lift 2 tons apparently, and I can't do 2 tons. My trolley's only lifted for a ton, or my trolley's only rated for a ton, so I can't do 2 tons. So I'm not going to be using that pallet anymore. Instead, I'm going to be using this barrel dolly right here. So basically what we need to do is we need to raise the barrel some more so the dolly fits under. Got the glove on now. The reason I got the glove is just so I don't accidentally cut myself, but also because this is super like covered in grease. It's really pretty gross. I don't want to do that by hand. So basically, I'm doing that with my hand. So now we move this mechanism, push the barrel out of the way. My neighbor also sold me these little cubbies. I forget what you call these, organizers, and he just gave me this thing. It was kind of cool. I'm gonna hang it up. I've got some more signage up. I'm actually running the AC today. It's off right now because it got to set point, but I've actually been running AC today, so it's so crazy. First it's cold, then it's hot. What else is new? I think a couple of more new signs came in. I think things are looking pretty good in here. I'm very excited for the Sabre cabinets. I ended up ordering them through Matt Moorman's channel, Obsessed Garage. He has a website and a store. I just figured, you know, the pricing was the same as going direct with Sabre, but I figured seems like a cool guy, so I would do the business through him. I'll show you guys some 3D renderings of what I'm gonna do for a welding cart, but now I may change that. You know, now that I'm thinking that I'll keep this little welder, I may actually redesign the thing. I wanted to get my lav mic working, so I bought this thing today from Guitar Center. It's from Audio Technica. It's a 2.4 gigahertz system, so it's not sharing kind of some of those older or lower frequencies. We're gonna find out how well this thing works. I've never used a lav mic with my current setup before. I've just been using the audio on my camcorder, that Sony AX53. But everybody tells me I should get a lav mic. You know, I also think this current system will allow me to place exhaust and like intake mics kind of the way I did today, but you know, with remote channels, which should really allow me to get much better quality videos when I want to drive around. But the other thing that I wanted to show you guys today is this welding cart that I've been designing. So this is going to actually have some wire mesh right here at the top, the bottom, and in that little cubby. But this will store 2 bottles. It should store my one big welder, but now I'm thinking I need to probably expand this unit, make it a little bigger. The little welder there, and maybe like off to the side, the plasma cutter on the bottom. Over here in this part, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna have PVC tubes for different cuts of pipe and filler rod and things like that for, you know, quick access when you're working with it. These are kind of the base dimensions, but really I just wanted to test this lav mic out and kind of show you these plans. Here's the main unit itself from Audio Technica, the unit I'm using to record this lav mic audio. It's feeding into the Zoom mic that I have. And I did make a car, you know, plug, a cigarette lighter plug for this thing so that I can use it in the car so I can mic up parts of the car. So this is where they're still making the development.